What do, my gente? Your boys coming through once again with a new video. I pray and hope that you having a wonderful day today. I wish nothing but the best for you and your family. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button real quick. Like my video, share my video. I will highly appreciate it for sure. Let's go to the story, which is gonna be about me. It's gonna be why did I decided to join a Southsider gang and not a norteño gang, right? I grew up in the Centro Valle, right in the middle. And for those who don't know, you know, there might be one or two who doesn't know the get down. Usually on Southern California, there's nothing but Southsiders. On Northern California, supposed to be for norteños, right? But there's some Southsiders for sure right there, but it's mostly norteños. So you figure, okay, maybe in the Centro Valle is gonna be maybe an even, a 50-50, you know? It's that clash. That's where they meet up and stuff like that. Still mostly norteños. Depending where you're at, it could be like for every Southsider, for every Southsider, there are gonna be 20 norteños, 10 norteños, 15. It depends, but it's a lot of norteños, man. Lately, I mean, neighborhoods are getting bigger with the Southsiders, and that's how it goes, you know. There's a neighborhood that starts and it keeps getting bigger and bigger, and of course they get bigger, more Southsiders, and that's how it goes. But for me, when I grew up, I mean, I only used to see nothing but norteños. That's the only thing I saw, nothing but norteños, and that's all I knew. But what happened, what made me decide to not join a norteño gang, it was an event. We had to go back when I was 9 years old. I believe I was 9. And we just had moved to this trailer park where my cousin or my uncle was living, and I had a cousin right there. You know, he was like 2 years younger than me. So before I had visited this cousin before, right? I go over there. I used to play with a couple kids and stuff like that, but I'll take off and come back like the next year or whatever, right? And this time we went over there and we stayed. My dad bought a trailer and we were just kicking it right there. Well, the thing is that for whatever reason, everybody was trying to fight me. Everybody. I don't even know these kids, man. But sure enough, everybody's trying to fight me. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure my cousin was basically starting all this crap here, right? Trying to see that, go fight my cousin or whatever, right? And for whatever reason, who knows? He's the only one who's gonna know, and that's on him, right? But at that time, I mean, I did question because I was like, well, these people don't know me, why they want to fight me? But being the older cousin, I was not gonna be or say no to a fate. You know, I never turned down a fate. I'm like, all right. So I used to get in little confrontations, right, here and there. It's not like I was boxing, like, you know what I mean, getting down. You know, it's little kids. We're kids. It's more like throw a punch or grab them and try to throw them to the floor, and you know all that little kid stuff, right? And it was what it was, right? I fought like probably like 4 or 5 kids right there, man. Just because of this one kid being my cousin, right? Well, there was this one kid who also wanted to fight me, and again, he said, okay, I think his name was Junior, and he said Junior wants to fight you, and I was like, okay, where else? Like, okay, why? Oh, who's Junior? He said, oh, that guy is right there, whatever. Well, let's go. And I was like, all right, let's go. So we're walking, right? We're walking, and then he started talking to Junior in front of me. I'm just right there standing, not knowing whether speaking on, you know, I mean, probably talking shit about me or whatever. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Then my cousin said, no, he wants to fight you. I was like, all right then. I remember Junior had a stick. He had a stick. He was playing with the stick. And not a little stick from the tree. No, I think he had like a broomstick. and he swung that thing at me. Swung it, but by the time he was swinging, he was too slow. I was already close. So I grabbed him, right? He didn't touch me with that stick, but I grabbed him, and we were over there wrestling and doing all this kids, just children stuff, right? That's all it was. And out of nowhere, man, I hear somebody running towards me. I just hear that. And by the time I just realized this person was attacking me, it was too late. He was behind me, punching me and stuff like that. And dude, it was like, at first I couldn't believe it. Okay, what's going on? The guy who was attacking me, he was the brother of Junior. I believe he was probably like 14 years old, give or take. You know, because I think he was going to 8th grade, or he was going to high school. I believe he was going to, he was in the 9th grade. Remember, I'm only 9 years old, you know? And, dude, this guy's punching me, right? So I covered myself. This guy just making more noise than actually punching me, right? It's not like he's hurting me or nothing like that, but I'm just covering myself because he's too heavy. I can't do nothing about it. He's too heavy. He's already on my back. Then eventually a guy went in, intervened, and separated us. Like, hey, what you guys doing, man? Get out of here. So old boy bounced. He was like, oh, leave my little brother alone, but whatever. Like, come on, we're the same age and stuff. So come on. But eventually this individual was a norteño. He was a norteño, right? Being me being me, I'm just thankful. If you do something towards me, I will always remember that. I will always have it in the back of my mind. I might forgive you, but I will never forget. And this was it. Growing up, as I got older, I got approached by different norteños, you know, and I used to speak to everybody. I used to get in trouble, whatever, you know. And I used to speak to norteños, some Southsiders, stuff like that. So it was whatever, you know. But I never was. You know what? I'm gonna kick it with you guys, tough. Because oh boy, if it wasn't for that guy who jumped me, I probably would have become a norteño. But because of him, I was like, nah. My mentality was, okay, I'm gonna grow up, I'm gonna get older. And once I'm old enough, I'm gonna get at this guy. I'm gonna get at this guy. Eventually, I was just a little kid when it happened. It's not like I know who he was. Maybe if I did my investigation, I would find out. But by the time I was just older and involved in games, like who cares? I was involved in my own little thing, you know. But that's the reason why I decided not to join the norteño gang, because of that kid, man, who jumped me when I was 9. And from that day on, it was nothing but hell. Again, went to high school, middle school, continuation school. Always, we were outnumbered, man. Always, man. On the streets, always outnumbered, man. And I mean, it was just part of the game. It was part of the game, and it was fun and games. It was fun and games. But it comes to a point where you have to let those games go and actually become a real man in your life. So with this being said, man, thank you very much for taking the time to watch my videos. I do appreciate it, man. Again, stay tuned to next video. Thank you very much.